Usa.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than
Let's
150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
Here we go, y'all. Here go the bullshit.
The returner will field it and try to...
God damn, bro. Hold the block.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return.
Gotta hold your block. Gotta hold your block.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You gotta understand, y'all. Ain't no injury on, so niggas can't get hurt. They can get tired, but they can't get hurt.
I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
With the catch, it's Lyons. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Williams looking for a man. Quickly complete. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
Good snap. Good tap.
Very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so they'll make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
That's caught. It's Jordan. No chance to run, but still a good game.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Leaves it with the running back. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
From the red zone, it's Parker. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams will pass.
Got a leg and out of nowhere. What the?
Well, on the opening drive of the game,
don't start this,
offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
On the move, it's Smothers. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
This ain't gonna work, bro.
Really, the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Pulls it in, it's Porter. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Now with a
Goose
great
that shit.
opportunity
Hey,
as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That was a big first down for this offense.
Move
your
around.
defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Going to the run, it's Peoples. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
3rd down. Red zone play. Around the line. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on
Shit,
the run.
lagging, bro. Like, come on with the leg, bro.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
That's
and
a
also
kick,
the
bro.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a
That's what
guy
I'm
in
gonna do
stride
next time.
so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the
Take
quarterback.
that.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times,
I ain't gonna be able to play like this, bro. This shit keep lagging.
the coverage, hit
Man.
the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on
Hey,
to
bro.
protect this lead. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to
This
take a
chain's
touchback.
still fake lagging, bro. Like, yeah, bro.
This Trojan offense is ready to drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3.
This shit gonna fuck around and end up the same, right?
Quarterback making adjustments. Jump the gun just a bit.
Shit
We've got a false
lagging.
start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Hey, bro.
Williams looking for a man. Trying to beat the D deep.
Shit lagging, bro.
Receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
This shit lagging, bro.
To make the big return there, but he at the 37.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say
Bruh,
that's
my
why
shit
you
lagging,
defense
bruh.
hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
That shit lagging bad. This shit like bad. I'm trying to pick a play, bro.
The Buckeyes roll that offense.
Told you. Told you. Told you, bro.